Intro, and then I'm gonna circle the round, and hopefully Chris is back by the time we get here. Welcome to the Red Match Podcast, the automotive podcast where the gang's all here and we have nothing to talk about. So here we are. So,
Fuck, we've been recording this whole time.
Yeah, this whole time the intro is gonna be all us talking about how crazy QAnon folks are and lose like 2 people that listen to us. It'd be great. Yes. We don't want you here anyway, you crazy fucks.
Oh my god.
That's hilarious.
Victor, if you're listening, that one's for you, buddy.
Like 10 minutes and then, bro, it's ridiculous.
Shut up, Victor.
Shout out, you crazy son of a bitch. Yeah, we don't have a guest this week other than Jamal, who is actually. We need to catch up on. We need to do the drift thing again. We need to get that caught up because people have been acting real ignorant. With cars that don't run. We'll get into that in a bit. Chris, we're already rolling.
Hey guys.
Hey.
Hi.
He looked so scared when he got in there.
He was like, "What's it?" I thought I was the only one. So anyway. I'm gonna start this time because I never start. I always go last.
You start it. What are you drinking, Alex?
I'm drinking Woodford.
A candle.
I'm drinking a candle. I'm drinking wax because I'm a fucking vampire, and then also I don't even know how those two things go together. And then I have a White Claw as backup. What the fuck? Waxing vampires have to do with? I don't know.
Because candles a relation.
Right.
Sure. Let's go with that. Let's fucking roll with that. That sounds great. Moving on. Who wants to go next?
What's Chris got in his mouth?
Some dick.
Nice, nice, very nice. Some red dick.
No, I got Calypso lemonade and tequila.
Ooh. Hey,
I thought that was a fucking bottle of hot sauce you just held up, and I was like,
I thought for a second. We
got Crystal hot sauce right now.
I was like, no wonder that group chat was so spicy. This motherfucker's been chugging sriracha all day. Goddamn.
Tequila.
For the record, Chris, also, I was not trying to text you on the side. My computer does not group chat well, and I forgot about that.
I took that as I'm like, did I hurt Alex's feelings?
No, not at all. I was just sitting here. I was sitting here typing. And I'm like, and you're like, what the fuck? And I'm like, oh, right. It doesn't do that.
I'm like, in that context, I'm like, is he mad?
No, I wasn't.
We were just talking shit.
No. We good. Chris, Timmy, what are you drinking?
Elgin Space Dust IPA.
It's a lesion, you illiterate fuck. But yeah, good job.
He's had a few. He's had a few already.
He's been home for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, but I guarantee you it's a second beer.
Shit.
Jimmy's going full Jimmy.
What did Mike say?
This is a record. We've only been recording for 10 minutes. I've already killed Kyle.
Yep, pretty much. That's great.
What was my 60 foot on that shit, Kyle?
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh man.
Kyle, what are you drinking? What are you drinking, buddy?
I'm drinking the again that pineapple.
Oh, that one? I like that one. That one's good. That's good.
Basil
Badens.
Basil.
Jay's currently running to the fridge to be part of the group.
Like, shit, let me get some water.
Like I'm drinking the fridge.
You got the Crystal hot sauce like me.
Kool-Aid's in the back, brother. Kool-Aid's in the back.
God.
He's gonna get a clear glass of water. This is tequila.
I said apple drink. That shit is green.
And Timmy's gone.
Yeah, Timmy was never here. All right. Yeah. I'm just gonna assume. Are you making a cocktail? There we go. All right, Mike, what are you drinking? While we get bartending lessons from Jamal on camera.
Honestly, I'm drinking some whiskey, but it was in the canter.
What?
I don't remember what was in there. I really don't.
remember what was in there.
I don't. But it's in my good day, bad day glass.
How is
Hey.
that jalapeno lemonade?
What's
Did you
up?
mix that with
How's
vodka?
how's a jalapeno
Oh.
limeade?
Not bad. No, it's
What-
tequila.
Oh.
Oh, so it's a hood garita. I love it. With a mason jar for a touch of class. Yeah.
Can you get some ice at least? Gotta get some
I'm
ice.
glad to see that you've made it to the good day line.
Yeah, it started at the don't ask line. It's just
I'm sure. I mean, it was fucking Monday. Well, I guess it's Tuesday, but it was Monday.
Oh,
Is it? No, every day feels like Monday sometimes.
well, unfortunately, my service advisor fell off his motorcycle on Sunday.
crap.
So I've been kind of down. Not been down. He showed up half a day yesterday. I was like, dude, what are you doing? You just fell
Go
off a
home.
motorcycle. Go home.
So,
He refused
yeah.
to go home, and then he showed up today and he worked. But I mean, you can watch the pain meds kind of like level off,
Fuck yeah.
and then you just watch him go from like walking normal to he's like, oh, it starts to
Watch
walk
out.
slower and slower and slower as that pain come back.
I bet you he sold like a motherfucker when he was high as fuck though.
No,
Oh
watch
hell yes he did, dude.
Yeah.
He was left and right, bro. He was.
It's like when I had a broken collarbone and Louis still wanted me to come to work that week.
You would have sold a lot of stuff, bro.
You would have sold a ton of
Usually
shit.
when
When you get that
You got
fucking in
lucky.
your system.
yeah, you let it go, and most people are like, "All right, yeah, that sounds good. Let's do it."
When you just
Yeah,
hit him
it's
with the truth, sometimes like, listen, bitch, you need some breaks.
Like I'm not telling
do
you
you like-
you need brakes soon, bitch. I'm telling you need brakes right now because your caliper is stopping your car.
What you like
Yeah.
more,
Kinda
money or
shit.
your life? What you like more? Tell me. Tell me
Yeah.
right.
They
Tim,
say
I
no.
can't tell you how many times that I've left Porsche and now been in the independent world where I've seen calipers stopping cars.
Dude, I
What?
live with my brother
What?
now, and
Yeah.
my brother works on that kind of cars.
Yeah.
I've
Shit
seen
boxes?
some fucking
You can just
videos.
say shit boxes. This is a safe space.
Yeah.
Dude, okay, I've shown most of you the video of my brother working on a Prius and the engine died, and they fucking go and look in like
Yeah.
the oil pan and there's a hole in it,
Yeah.
and like all the nuts and bolts like fall out, and
Yeah.
like I think his tech was like, "How many horsepower?" And my brother's like, "All the horsepower." In a Prius, you fucking
Yo.
Hey,
in a
Jamal,
Prius.
Jamal.
Jamal,
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
remember? Do you remember when we were at Wyotech and they had that fucking Prius with the body cut off?
Yeah.
Do you remember how fucking fast that piece of shit was?
What?
500
I
Do
don't
they
pounds.
do the half cars?
What?
They do the half
Yeah.
cars?
They do, yeah. They had the
Yeah.
half cars, but we
Yeah.
had
Yeah,
we
yeah.
had a Prius, and it had it was like a go kart. There was one seat, there was plexi like acrylic where the floor used to be, and there was like just metal square tube to keep the fucking thing from tacoing on itself. And our fucking shithead teacher took like 6 of us in the parking lot and hit the gutter in it. We fucking caught her in that piece of shit.
Yo.
Thing was fast as fuck, boy. Like that fucking-
Yeah.
All
That
right.
thing was like scarily fast. He was booking like he did. He's done that before. He's taken.
That was that was Schwartz, right? That was Schwartz, right? Yeah, that was our. So we had this like super like we had a German. He was a transmission. No, he wasn't transmission. What was he? Was he driveline?
I thought it was the
What?
the brakes teacher.
Sorrow? The fat dude? Yeah,
Yeah.
Sorrow. Oh, that piece of shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, we had this
He did a
German.
job at Falcon. If I hooked him up with a Filipino girl.
What?
This dude used to say some foul shit in class, dog. This dude used to say some foul shit in class.
Are you
He
serious?
talked about banging a mom, a daughter, and the grandmother in the same day. He was a
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
totally false, completely false. Like there was
Wow.
Fucking predator.
yeah, for real.
Right?
No, but we had this other German teacher. Okay, let me rephrase that. We had a German teacher. They weren't both German, as far as I know. I don't know. That's not important. The point is, we had a German, and I think he was a driveline guy. I'm pretty sure he was a driveline teacher. And he was super,
Yeah.
he was super stoic. Like he would never laugh or crack a joke or whatever.
Nope, you're wrong
And-
there.
Typical.
No, I'm getting there. I'm getting to that part. Yeah. he said two funny things the entire module. One, he told our homie Laro that he needed his ass beat.
So calmly too.
He was like, you know what? You need somebody to kick your ass. And then he just moved on about his day. And then two, we were making dick jokes at each other and blah, 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 blah. And somehow he got roped into it. He goes, oh, my dick? You need a hoist. And he just walked away. And we all just kind of looked at each other like, wait, what?
Oh,
Just went back to the left.
And I was like, we were like,
He said, my
the
dick,
fuck
you
up.
need inch voice. And then he goes, like, this should shut down your guys' whole conversation now. Like,
And
pay
it
attention to what I'm saying.
and it did. Took us literally like 30 seconds to figure out what the fuck had just happened. Like, this motherfucker just
Did it really happen like
did he
that?
just fucking say his dick is big as fuck? Best 18 grand I ever spent, baby.
Damn, that's it.
How much did yours cost? Oh, you got a real education. Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Well, we
because you
didn't go-
killed some
we
guys in the
didn't-
desert.
no,
Big
we
fucking deal. I'm
didn't,
just kidding.
Toolbox.
What'd you say, Jay?
I said we didn't go. Yeah, I said we didn't leave with toolboxes.
No. We were in the hood class. We were in the night class in Long Beach.
Yeah.
We were the dudes who would fucking. We had this dude try to throw a rat on us one time because we used to go get fucked up on lunch, like
really fast. Too. 30-minute lunch.
we were like
tall
pounding-
boys smoking blunts.
We were pounding 4 locos and smoking blunts,
Damn.
and then going back and like pulling engines out of shit, dog. And all of us were like A and B students, and there was this one. What was this? Jeff, just the dumbest motherfucker that ever lived. Like literal, like I think there was a hole where his brain was supposed to be, and he tried to dog us out in class because like the teacher was lining him up in front of the whole class about like, we're 6 weeks in. How do you not understand the simple shit now? And this fool goes, well, I can't go get fucked up on lunch and come back and get A's.
Oh,
And my
no.
And my homie Vic stands up in the middle of class and goes, yo, bitch, I'll see you in the parking lot. So yeah, when I tell you we was hit as fuck, we was hit as fuck.
Because Vic got mad. Like the funny part was like, Vic, you got mad. He didn't say our names.
Yeah,
You got
you
mad.
dimed us
So,
out.
like he kind of on us.
If you follow his Instagram, you know Vic really doesn't put 2 and 2 together too well. Only Jamal really gets that one.
Oh my
Yeah.
god,
Ugh,
that's fucking great.
it was fucking great. I love how we're just getting the hood tour of Jay's house this whole time. He's just kind of fucking strolling around, you know? Like,
I was in the middle of doing shit, and I was like, "Oh God, that podcast, got to do that."
yeah, a super professional thing that we're doing. It's all good.
What was that
Oh.
MTV Cribs where they went through houses and showed off houses and stuff?
Yeah, you remember when they went to Redman's house and it was just some fucking flop house in the middle of nowhere? He had like 8 homies in his
100%.
kitchen. It was just like
Yeah.
a regular ass kitchen.
Yeah, regular ass house. There's like the black leather sofa, and like that was all that was in the house. That was it, and the TV. Like, that's all.
Are you in the Stang right now?
Yeah, I had to come get my my charger.
So the reason why this motherfucker calls himself Two Stangs in the Discord is he actually has 2 new Edge Mustangs.
I love these shits.
Let's see it. Turn the camera around.
I want that love, damn it.
Yes.
That's the daily. That's the vert. That's the daily, right?
Yeah.
Because you
Yeah.
got to have a drop top in SoCal. True story.
I've never had a sunroof or a drop top, so I was like, "Fuck it." I live in LA. Why not?
Oh, the piece of shit, the old hunk of shit's out back. That's gonna
Huh?
the old hunk of shit's out back. The other one's out back, or what?
No, it's in the garage.
Oh.
Ooh, excuse me.
Fancy
Ooh.
spot.
My bad.
That thing's got some shit done. No, it's got some shit, right? You got like suspension, you got chassis bracing, all that shit on that thing, right?
Yeah, it's track ready. I just got to put my fucking e-brake on there. Done.
You don't need a break.
You do if you're trying to go sideways in a fucking Mustang.
That is true. That's very fucking true.
No, I mean not mine. I can clutch kick that bitch and she'll go.
Is it like, because like some cars are real easy to modulate, some cars not so much. Would you say because that's a cable clutch, right?
Yeah.
So does that make it a little bit easier for that? I've always e-braked everything that I've ever fucked around with. So
yeah,
I know that's like the pussy method because
well, but like, I give it a little clutch. She's breaking loose, so it's very easy.
That sounds fun. I need a car.
Yeah.
Now we go back to do I just
40, so I've got power as well. So yeah, I don't necessarily need an e-brake, but I bought an e-brake, so I'm gonna fucking use it.
Did you get a hydro?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah,
Sick.
dude.
Yeah.
Sick.
Did you get that ISR joint? Did you get that real fucking?
No, I got a ISR. No, I got a normal fucking. I got the Willwood shit or whoever.
That's
I
Is it
forgot
like
which
a
one
is it
I
like a
got.
billet fucking handle, or is it like the BMX brake fucking shit? Which one is it?
Yeah, I got the BMX. I even have
I'm fucking with it. Hell yeah! Oh,
I've
dude,
got
fuck
black
it.
suede white grip tape on that shit.
Okay, for reference, how much did you buy that Stang for? Like $2,500?
Yeah.
And you have what, like maybe 3 in it?
No, I've got like 6.
Okay, so you got some money in it. But I mean, dude, you're sub 10 with a fucking like fully functional drift car. Fuck it.
Yeah, that was the whole point. Was that I wanted to do it for under.
This is gonna make me do
And
ignorant shit. This conversation is gonna make me do ignorant.
Quit fucking around.
We hood rash it with our friend. Like, oh,
I do.
oh,
I fucking. I
Your
really. I
Okay,
really.
great.
I really. Yeah.
Great. Jamal, for once, will get you to spend money and dirtbag you into spending money versus
Yeah.
you dirtbagging all of us into spending
yeah,
money.
dirtbag.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've never
Yeah,
scumbagged
dirtbag.
anybody into anything ever. Never
Bullshit.
happened. Never.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
This motherfucker. Look at this.
What?
My cat's on fire. My cat's on fire.
Sorry,
Tabs on
I had something
fire?
in my throat. My bad.
What was his name?
Alex. Damn it.
You totally
I-
made me buy additional fueling, by the way.
That is facts.
Whatever you want to tell Jenna is fine.
It's Alex's fault.
She's literally
Fucking my straight face. It's Alex's fault. It's all Alex's fault.
This
Sorry.
motherfucker's got 2 fucking short blocks in his garage. They're both my fault somehow.
Hold on.
They're accidents.
They're
He said
long,
fuel. He said fuel.
they're long blocks, thank you.
Ooh.
I just scumbag people into so much shit I lose track sometimes. You know, my bad.
That's what happens
just-
with these scumbag
are-
people. You don't
you
really care what
actually-
happens.
You're just all
Yeah.
fucking getting loose with shit, you know? Nah, spend the money.
Right?
It ain't mine anyway.
Alex is my
Don't be a
financial
bitch. It's
advisor,
only
by the
$500
way.
bucks.
That is a horrible idea. You know what?
Yeah.
I think
I'm like,
that I'm gonna
yo,
start.
yo,
No, I'm gonna start
Alex,
charging. I'm gonna start charging to be the perpetual scapegoat. Like I will take the heat from your lady for you spending too much money on car parts for a small fee of $399.99. I will sacrificially no longer be invited to barbecues at your house that you probably had to take out a second mortgage on to build your race car so that you can have the car of your dreams.
I appreciate you so much. You have no
I
idea.
like how he's bailing out of barbecues at your house. Like that's part of the deal. Like I don't-
Right?
I mean, I'm already in
exactly.
Texas. Who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's
Right.
like a barbecue, whatever.
I'll take $400. Hell yeah. You gonna pay me to go to not be able to go to some shit I couldn't go to anyway? Sign me up, motherfucker.
That's what's up.
Perfect.
So as everybody can tell by listening to the fact that we've been doing nothing but bullshitting for the last 24 minutes.
It's only been 24 minutes.
It's only been 24 minutes. It's just-
I did run into an article the other day that I was curious what everybody's opinion about because I think this is going to keep going in the direction it is. But did you guys hear Porsche can't sell manual gearboxes and GT3s in 2022?
Dude,
Wow.
I didn't hear about that until literally when I
Roll
was
that back one more
work.
time, Chief. Why is that?
I
No,
was literally
because-
giving my customer his GT4, and he said he ordered a GT3 Touring and is backing out of the order because you can't get it in a manual.
So apparently, according to California,
Goddamn
Oh,
California.
fuck.
some new California ordinance or that they revisited because of how you can drive a manual gearbox. Apparently, the sound is higher than it is in a PDK. The sound decibels
Oh,
are
the
higher than a
fucking
PDK.
yeah.
So it fails regulation. So if you are a California resident and you're buying a GT3 in 2022, you can only get it in a PDK. You cannot order a manual gearbox.
That's fucking
So
whack.
now,
That's
fucking
now,
whack as fuck.
now
fucking
instead
whack.
of just the ease of an automatic or a PDK, you're gonna watch it now get phased. Manual gearboxes get phased out because they're too noisy. It's the same with
So here's
racetracks,
my
right?
question,
Agreed,
though.
man.
Here's my question.
Money.
Here's my question. Can you buy a used one in California?
You can. Ooh, that's a good
I would
question.
imagine so,
They
right?
didn't-
Because
well, they're
that
not out
would-
yet. They're not.
Yeah.
They're not
Well,
out
right,
yet.
but like theoretically, could one? Because this. So I don't know if you guys know this. You can't buy a Camaro SS in California either. Not right.
I
Not a
didn't
new
know
one
that.
or Washington because they have copper in the brake pads.
Ooh, I did not know that.
So you
What?
cannot buy. You cannot
although-
buy a 2022 Camaro SS or ZL1 in California or Washington.
I'm okay with that. That's both sides I see driving around. It's good.
Camaro for sale. Hit me up. Instagram.
Only got
Coin,
100,000
baby.
miles on it.
He's got to put a starter in it still, people. He's still got to put a
Starts
starter in it.
60% of the
Sell it.
time every time.
They don't
This is
make them
why-
anymore.
This is why I went for the. This is why I went for the Le Mans start. Because listen, this is why I raced Chris heads up from a dig with the Le Mans start. 50% chance that bitch doesn't start anyway. 20% chance I'm halfway down the 8th before he gets to the car. I'll take those odds all day, baby. Let's go.
But I mean,
good points.
That,
I
that's
wonder-
sprint. That's straight
I
sprint.
wonder how many, like, how much
Explosive
how much
speed.
all of a sudden shit's like starts to go away because we can't get it here now in the States, right? I mean, this is some cool ass shit at GT3, but you can't.
It's not, but it's not
manual
the states.
gearbox?
It's just fucking California.
California.
But like what? But
How
California, Washington
California goes is how everybody else is.
Yeah, generally speaking.
Yeah.
migrate that way. So all of a sudden you start all these regulations come in, and now you can't really get cool cars here because of all the bullshit we already got to deal with.
Well,
And now
so
it's-
like for the record, so like okay, you can't get a new Marrow in 2022. In 2023, you can because they're changing the they're changing the compound in the brake pads. And
Okay.
there's even like they're talking about loopholes where the dealer can put new brake pads on potentially, but they have to work that out with the state, right?
Right.
So you'll
It-
see,
it does-
but it's just it's like a scary thing, right? It's like a scary thing of like
it
there's-
does say that Porsche is working with California State Highway Patrol to come up with some kind of solution, but there's
which is
no
going to
S-
be like an active exhaust tune or some shit. Like,
yeah,
for sure.
something,
You know
or
what I mean? Like,
maybe more valves or something in them.
yeah. But it's like so like I'm firmly in like I don't know if you guys know who Mike Burrows is. He's the Stance Nation guy. Not him, not
Yeah.
Stance Works. Sorry. Not
Stance Works.
Elvis, Stance Works. So
Yeah.
he's which is kind of a misnomer because he doesn't really build stance shit. He actually builds really sick shit, like race car shit. Like he's got the K-Swap 308 that he's building. He built Rusty Slamington, which was a stance car, but he built that fucking sick ass Ford T-Bucket roadster truck with the 700 horsepower, 700
Yeah,
horsepower
I saw that.
Coyote and the tube chassis in the back. Like the thing was fucking rad.
Yep.
So I'm like him. I'm like, I get why you need like emission shit long term for climate, right? Like I get it. And we had this conversation. Like you have to do something, but at the same time, it's like enforcing it on cars is like 0.2% of the fucking problem. Right?
Correct.
Like that the cars are not the problem. It's fucking lithium mines and coal mining and all this other fucking stupid shit that's the issue. So why are we getting fucked?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like why are you going like a PFI speed, right? They just got went after by the EPA.
Yeah.
For the same shit. It's like they're not the guys fucking doing this shit. And like decibels, bro, really? You live by LAX, you deal with 150 fucking decibels every goddamn day.
Correct.
Right.
They're not making planes any quieter. You know what I'm saying?
And
Because
that's,
it's
and
like,
that- well, that's the stupid.
Not
That's
at
the
all.
stupid thing too,
Not at
right? I mean,
all.
that, like if you look at
electric,
yeah,
we're not supposed to
but
drive
hey,
electric.
no, if you've ever taken off
Motherfuckers
the
say
SAC
they're making
We're
airport,
not supposed to be
Just
buses
electric.
to be electric. Like
No,
what the
bullshit.
fuck?
bullshit. If you've ever taken off from, is it John Wayne Airport?
John Wayne.
oh
they
yeah,
literally
make
go
you go
up
straight up. Yeah.
straight up, and then they like turn it back so you don't disturb everybody around
It's
the
because
fucking airport.
OC's full of bitches. Yeah, I said it.
Whoa,
I'll say it
What?
again. I'll say
By
that shit again.
LAX, just make it
But
mandatory
it's
that
it's
all
the
the
same
apartments
with
have windows. But if you got your goddamn door open or your window open like I do right now, you hear this shit.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can't. You just get used to talking over that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not that fucking big
Just
of a
know when to
deal.
pause. That's the little one. You know when to pause. In the conversation, you just stop talking. Everybody's look like the airplane goes by. And you start right back up.
right. It just pauses.
I
And
mean,
you
it's
go
the same thing when a train goes by. If a train
For
goes
real.
by, you
Right,
can't
Yeah,
hear
it's the
it.
stupidest shit. And it's
Hey.
like,
If a train goes by, that's
one
not
that-
a fucking
you're the
pause.
dumbass
That's
city
dead in the
that
conversation right there.
You're the dumbass that built a
I'm gonna go
city
take a
around a
piss while
fucking
this train
airport.
goes
they
by.
don't. You don't. Okay, first of all, you don't build the city around the airport. You build the airport in the city, which is
That's
equally dumb, admittedly.
Vice
Look at
versa.
Sac
about it.
though.
Whatever.
Sac's
Sac
airport was
Inter-
out in the middle of fucking nowhere for
And
they
years,
built
out
and
to
then
it,
they
yeah.
built out to it.
Yep.
Look at
Because
and
everybody
listen
wants to
race-
be near the airport, baby, but they don't want to be near
That's
the
true.
airport.
That's fucking
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
There's a Paul Mooney line that comes to mind right now, but I'm for physical harm and cancel culture reasons. Only 30% of the podcast can say the line.
You using
Yeah.
big words right now. Take that as offense.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
It's a very famous Paul Mooney line though, and it suits the car. Anyway, moving on. No, but it's stupid because you think like how many fucking GT3s are there?
I killed Kyle.
A perfect example of like the way the business is gonna go. Like literally at 5 o'clock when my customer picked up his GT4, he was like, "Hey, so I just heard you can't get a manual, so I just canceled my GT3 order." I was like, "That's the first I fucking heard of it."
It just came out though.
That's so stupid, dude. It's just like the car's just what fucking 200 grand, right? What's a GT3
It's
go?
gonna be 250 for the new ones.
Yeah. They're stupid expensive. Their GT3s
That's-
are
I mean,
That's-
the last
That's more than the
year's
house I'm
was-
sitting in is worth for the record. But anyway,
Well, I mean, that's not surprising though. Last year's freaking GT3s were 190, and last
Yeah.
year's Turbo S was 190, 200, and the new Turbo
They're-
S is 240, 260.
Porsche
and they're
wanted to
fast
get
as
back
fuck,
to
but
they want to get back to an exclusive club though with those cars. That's why they did that. They stopped mass producing those cars. They don't want them to have that secondary market like they used to.
yeah.
We
They're-
had
they're-
4
they're-
Turbo S's at our dealership.
Yeah, they're trying to control that market. It's what
I
they're
mean, I
trying
think
to do.
that's smart for the brand.
Because
But
then
I think
you
if
have
you're-
all
but
these young people that shouldn't have these type of cars because they just have them because they're fast and
Okay,
not.
but so here's
they
like
are
devil's
fast.
advocate. Then do you drop the price of the fucking Carrera T?
Ooh,
That's what they should do. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
Like you should be able to beat not like a relatively stripped out Carrera T. I feel like you should be able to get one for like 80.
I mean, my whole thing is if you want to do something like that, you get a Cayman. You get a Cayman or a Boxer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
The
Caymans are
911
fucking
Oh.
small though. You know what I'm saying?
The
That's
ni- dude, the 911 is the icon of Porsche. That is why
Yeah.
Porsche is Porsche.
yeah,
It
but if
should
you
be-
look at like this is the
thing.
most fucking douchey conversation anyway. None of us can afford one of these motherfuckers anyways. I don't know what we're talking about this, but
I actually can't afford one on
It's just not practical.
on layaway, motherfucker. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Y'all
we can
do
afford it.
142 month leases on this motherfucker? What's up?
What's up?
Let's go.
Sign me up, bro.
28%
but I mean,
interest over the next 18 years. We get
I don't know why you think in what way do you think the Cayman is small? Because like you have a front trunk and a rear trunk and space behind you for storage. Like it's got way more storage than a 911 that has 4 seats.
Correct.
I
Like
guess.
it's almost
I don't
the same
know.
size car and you can fit more stuff in it. And it handles better.
It does handle better, and
Porsche
arguably.
race cars are mid-engine cars. Like if you want something
Yeah, isn't
fun,
that some
Porsche-
fuck shit? Isn't that like some super fuck shit? Like they sell you the
Yeah.
car that's inarguably dynamically worse for more money. Like-
Yeah, 100%. I mean,
Right?
the
Evil
reason they don't
geniuses,
drop
baby.
the price of the Carrera GT or the Carrera T is because my base 911 is. I think you can't get one under 100 grand anymore, and that's
No.
why the T is right where it's at. I mean, bang for your buck. If you're gonna go have a daily driver and just beat the shit out of something, that's what you want. You don't want anything fancy. You don't want a GT3. You don't want daily driven, beat the fuck out of a GT3 will beat you up.
Yeah,
Trust
no,
me.
and I get that, but it's just like
You
to
want
call
either
a
a Cayman
fucking
GTS
911
or
a
a
beater is
911S.
a stretch, dog. Like, you know what I mean?
From,
Like,
from a
you're-
GT3 perspective to a Carrera T.
that's like calling a GT3 a beater in comparison to a Chiron. Like, yeah, financially you're accurate,
Yeah,
but that's
it
not
is.
exactly true.
It is.
Oh,
That, that,
It
fuck, that
is.
fucked Chris. I think I offended him.
In the
I feel so
perspective
poor.
of
I feel
that,
so fucking poor. Fuck.
Yeah,
in,
But
in
it's
the
like-
perspective of that Bugatti owner, it is a beater. So
Yeah.
All right.
yeah,
And he's just driving a churched up fucking
owner.
Beetle anyway, so fuck him. Know what I'm saying?
Damn.
I think if you're a GT3 owner and your GT3 is your daily driver, a non-GT3 owner should be more than okay with either a Cayman GTS or a Cayman S. Like I think a 2014 Cayman S manual transmission is like gold.
It's a great car. It's a
flat
super
six,
fun
it
car to
looks
drive. They
great.
sound cool.
It's
They
like-
handle corners well and
And it's
shit.
like it's new enough to have nice technology, but not to be like a 992 911 where the base price raised 15 grand because of all the electronics they threw in the
Yeah.
car.
I think my biggest issue with that is like M2 comps are cheaper
A
Yeah.
lot
and
cheaper.
fucking
yeah.
really good. Like
I've heard
really good.
nothing but good things about
They're
those.
so even the last gen, like the last gen M2 comps, one they sound better, like way better.
But-
That-
It's still a BMW.
yeah, but that's like. But here's the thing: being a BMW didn't used to be a bad thing,
True.
Yeah.
Very, very fucking
Yeah.
true.
right? Because when
Yeah.
you think of
That's
E30s
very fucking
and
true.
E39s and like those O2 M5s I can never remember the chassis codes for, and then the V10 M5s and the V8 M3s, like all those are like those bitches are hot, right? It wasn't
Yeah.
until you got to like, sorry Calvin if
Mass
you're listening, the F80s and that kind of shit, right? That they kind of like lost their way. The M5 got fucking huge, you know, which is still dope. Don't get me wrong, I'd push an M5 all day, but it's enormous. It's a fucking
And
boat.
an M5 looks like a 7 Series now.
It is a
Right.
fucking 7
Yeah.
Series, right? And then the
Yeah.
7 Series is like the size of a goddamn, what's that big ass Ford SUV?
Sorry. Oh, the Flex?
No,
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 the
the big one.
Expedition?
No, the one that was like 19, the Excursion.
Oh,
it was like
Excursion,
19.
Excursion,
it was like
yeah.
19 fucking foot long car. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry, Dad, if you're
No, it
listening. to this,
was.
We're not talking
It was
about
not. It was
your
legitimately 19 feet
It
long.
was. That shit was
Really?
long as shit. Yeah. It was
Do you
long
not
as shit.
remember? Do y'all ever watch The Simpsons? Do you remember? You
I'm
ever
good.
watch that shit? Remember the Canyon
Uh-uh.
Arrow?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
22 foot and 2 lanes
Oh,
wide,
that's
4,000
good.
pounds of American Pride Canyon Arrow. Yeah, that was the fucking expression, dude.
I feel like you've
Oh,
seen that episode a few times.
Just
Oh,
4,000,
no.
yeah. Canyon
I just wanna
Arrow,
say-
yeah.
It looks like Jamal is trying to seduce us, laying down with his
I
tequila.
know.
Wow,
It's
what's up,
working.
Jamal?
It's working.
Hey,
Hey,
girl.
baby.
Look at us.
Hey.
You got a man.
Yeah, well, get the digits, girl.
Nah, you ain't got no man. Where
You
he
ain't
at?
got no
He ain't
man.
big.
Find that
I ain't seen no
Discord.
ring on your finger. You ain't got no man.
Man.
Oh, no, that's good.
Did this fool just do
Back
one of
down.
these? Did he just do one of these? Did he do the mustache
It's one of
spread?
those, it's one of those light skinned moves.
Light skin moves. Gosh damn. I love it. I fucking love it.
Chris acts like he's like
Black.
straight Matumbo level
Dark.
fucking
Dark.
This-
It's
Like
different.
you turn the lights off, and
Yeah.
it disappears.
It's
That's
different.
what he acts like.
he acts like he acts like he's so black and like he shines green. You know what I'm saying? That's not even being racist.
Yeah.
Like that's the thing. You've seen it, right? Like that's how he acts. This motherfucker dead ass told me that he was midnight chocolate to my face. To my face.
No, remember, he's Luda. He's
No,
Luda.
dark.
He is
Uh,
Luda. He is
Would you
Luda.
call yourself Chocolate Thunder? Was it Chocolate Thunder?
Chocolate Thunder.
He is
Chocolate Thunder is my go karting name. Yes.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I'm like, it's different. It's like I talk to everyone differently. It's like you know.
Cause I'm black, yo, and I'm
Yeah,
black,
why
yo, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm
Oh
black.
man.
It's like a CB4
you know,
reference. That was a CB4
you got-
reference. It's from a movie.
Hey, if you want to buy these wheels, you're going to have to pay 10 grand markup, bitch.
Yes.
Oh no, it's just, it's different. You talk to people different. It's like, you know.
This is a safe space, Chris. You can talk however you want.
Yeah.
I talk
you're
to my, I
good,
talk,
man.
I talk to my, I
You
talk
know
to my
what?
white
Let it
friends
out.
differently than I
Let
do
it
to
out.
my not so white friends.
Well, yeah, you
That's
adjust your
bullshit.
First of all-
personality to everybody.
First of all, Kyle's only white on the outside.
What?
Facts.
It's a good, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
I grew up in Oak Park. Fool.
Hey, there it is.
Hey.
Told you. Real recognize real, dog. I knew it.
Oh, damn.
I know a
come
fucking
on,
real
man.
one when I smell it. Mike white as fuck though.
Yeah,
I
you
am
are.
white as fuck. I don't give a fuck. I'll admit that
You're
shit.
right. I am too.
It's all right.
It is what it
It's
is.
okay. It's all good. We
It's
accept
fine.
you as you are.
I don't know.
All right,
Except
Great
whatever.
credit score and all.
on the note of cars,
Don't fucking hate on that shit, bitch. I worked for that shit.
on the
worked
So
note
did
of
your
that shit.
daddy and
Fuck
your
you.
grandpappy. They work for that shit.
Fuck yes, they did.
I'll use my credit card.
Anyways, Tim, what you saying?
crap.
on the note of driving, Chris
Yeah,
was ready
this is
to-
a car podcast, right? Yeah, my bad.
yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Chris was ready to beat some ass today, and I was very disappointed about this Charger driver that was afraid to get his ass whooped.
yeah.
Like
yeah.
literally, I mean,
Yeah.
me and Chris were driving down because the freeway's closed, and we went down the long way, and it was not a bad drive, honestly. There was stops and everything, so it was nice and windy and breezy. But freaking two Chargers.
2 chains?
Charger and a
Two
Challenger.
things.
Charger and a
Thanks.
One of them was just chilling kind of the entire time that we were all driving. Then when it opened up into 3 lanes, the Challenger got up to Chris and like he wanted the heat, and he was like eyeing Chris and shit. So like I got the video ready and I like sped up and like moved over because I wasn't doing this. And Chris flies by me and gets like ready in his ready position, and the Challenger comes flying by and gets next to Chris and then looks at Chris and just keeps going.
Ah.
He's like, I got the video. I got the video.
Yes, I'm so glad you got the video in
I
Mexico.
was
We were in
like
Mexico.
so
Yeah.
excited. And then
Obviously.
the Charger. Okay, I got my ass kicked. Like the Charger was definitely loaded, and like I was full throttle, like flying and trying to catch up.
What kind of Challenger was it though? Was it like was it a Hellcat? Was it a
I think it was
392?
No,
It was
no.
RS.
They both had
It
a
was-
B next to it. They both had like
They
a
had-
yellow.
they both
Oh,
were scat
so it's just the
392s.
SRT. Yeah, it's
It
just
was
They were
SRT.
both-
right?
They were both
No, it
scat
was-
packs.
It was
Okay,
an
it's a-
RS. Don't.
This is a fucking V6 Challenger. Do I gotta do your boy like that?
They were both scat packs. Okay.
Ah.
Those two
fucking,
exhaust
like-
pipes.
I fucking fly and like Chris is
One of
trying to
them's
like
fake,
catch
though.
up to the guy since he just fucking took off, and I'm just flying trying to like keep up with him to take video, and like I'm full throttle, like probably we're over 100 already, and fucking
Mexico.
the Charger just flies by me, like no problem,
So,
absolutely fucking
Yeah.
flies.
Something fucky. Something very fucky with
Yeah.
that one.
So you thinking it was
Yeah.
built a little bit? Because those fuckers are heavy. That bitch is like
No,
4,600
nah.
pounds.
It,
Stock.
I mean, it probably.
Hey, for real. Bet.
It honestly, it sounded
supposed
like
to
it was
bet.
stock. It sounded like it was stock. I mean,
Well,
my Audi,
you guys are already moving, right? You guys already
I-
rolling?
yeah, and well, I
Oh,
mean,
then
once
yeah,
I
it could've
pass
been.
100, like I've already exceeded my limit once I'm past 100. So I mean, he was probably like, over 100 is where I want to be.
I mean,
Yeah.
No, like for real. Like you're talking about a higher displacement, engine versus V8 versus V6, right?
Yeah.
He's gonna have you on the higher end for
Correct.
huge, and your turbos on your shit are
Just a little guy.
they're
little
little
guy.
guys.
Right ass red at this point.
You're talking
Trying.
Right.
Trying.
It's trying.
Ah!
You're running out of basic
You'd have him from a dig. Like I have all the confidence in the world
Yeah.
that out of the whole
Oh,
shot
right.
that you take him. Like if you were
You're-
just running
you're-
stoplight to stoplight, I don't think he'd be able to touch you because you got all-wheel
I've
drive.
done
You
that
know what I mean?
before.
Yeah,
I've done that before with a scat pack. Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry guys.
dude.
Yeah.
I used to fuck up. My old SS could fuck up any Mopar short of a Hellcat, bone fucking stock, because those bitches are just heavy as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh
Right, and I
yeah.
had sticky ass tires on it, so that helped. But man, once that thing's already moving, like if it's already moving, the weight is an issue, but it's not like as big of an issue.
Things are about like.
Well, and
top
he's
end.
got torque, and he's he's got a lot of things going for him that you just you got turbo lag to deal with, even how minimal it is or whatever. Like he's just got power, right? Put his fucking foot down, there it is, which is why V8s are dope.
He's
Cooler.
got more breathing room on the top end than
I
you do.
like Challengers. They're nice. They're
Bigger
big. And,
lot than you, man.
Exactly. Yeah, bigger lungs. Exactly. Yeah.
Baby lungs out there on a race on the freeway.
It's
Like
true.
you can feel it in my car after I've like done multiple pulls in the hot. Like you can feel the boost just like start to dwindle.
Oh yeah. Well, how hot is it in Sac right now?
Turbo easy, dude. Turbo.
It was like it was like
Yeah.
95 today. It's
Okay,
gonna
so
be
you-
100 the rest of the week.
Super humid.
Yeah.
It was
Okay,
all-
so you've got high ass intake temps. You're making shit for boost. Like you're probably down 30 horsepower as it is.
Yeah.
Right?
Easily, yeah. Easily.
So my car runs like shit right now. It's hot as fucking balls in Texas. I fucking hate
Oh
this
yeah, and
shit.
then, and then, and then you had AC on top of that. The AC draw.
Oh, that thing be blowing.
Oh, it's
Also, dude, I'm never owning a car without AC. I don't care.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. Hell,
I'm
fuck
full
no.
hurt in this situation. Like I am full hoonigan hurt. Like everything has AC. I don't give a fuck. I'm building a drift car, AC. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I'm not fucking
Yeah,
around.
100%, 100%.
all the newer shit should cut the AC clutch off as soon as you go wide open throttle. It
Yeah.
should divert. What's that?
Yeah, but
what's that
when you're
term?
just cruising around
Star
town,
Trek,
like
divert all the fucking power. You know, like divert all power, cut the AC, right?
get off power to thrust it. But it sucks when you're like cruising around town, right? And the
Yeah.
funniest thing to me too is like with the intake and the downpipe, like I can hear when my turbo spools, which is a very long time. Very long time.
Yeah.
It was funny, dude. I was driving around yesterday. I'm doing like 40 in like fourth gear or whatever, and it's not lugging or anything like that, right? And I'm driving, and I start going uphill, and then I can hear the turbo spool, and I was like, oh fuck, dude! Like I've been cruising around on no boost this whole time.
Right?
You
Already
should be
doing.
cruising around no boost.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
for
no,
real.
it's
if you're not under load, it's not going to
yeah,
be under
but it's like
Are you watching the video, Chris?
Yes, I am.
I just
It's-
sent the
watching the
video to
video.
Rev Match hosts if you guys want to watch it.
I
Yeah,
can't. right now.
he literally just like got in front of you and just let it go.
He
Like,
That
totally
rat-
wanted the smoke. Like he kept fucking
Rat-
revving at Chris and shit.
Rat bastard.
Chris would have gave some smoke. I got faith in you.
What was that
I mean,
about?
we didn't
trying to
think
catch
that,
him.
How's
Like,
that run,
what?
by the way, now?
Mexico's beautiful this time of year, by the way.
Yes, it is.
super beautiful.
Yeah, that's lame.
I love Mexico.
Chris,
That's
how's that
fucking
car
lame.
run better with that intake on it now?
Oh, Chris froze. Did Chris freeze?
No, he
Dude,
didn't freeze. He
oh,
was watching
actually,
himself.
It
Yeah.
feels really good. I went in a drive on it, and I mean, there's a little noise. I mean, Chris has just got his dick hard because it's like the first time he's had an intake, so he was like, "Oh,
Intake
it
noise is
feels
tight.
good."
Intake noise
Dude,
is
intake
tight.
noise is tight. I'll give you that. I'll give you that, brother.
Yeah,
Everybody
intake
has their
noise is-
first intake noise like experience, and you're just like, oh, that
It's
sounds
arguably
so cool.
better. It's arguably better than exhaust noise, no joke, because you hear it more
Yeah.
often, right? And it doesn't
And
drone.
it's so different. Yeah.
yeah, it's
Um,
dynamic and shit.
Well, it
Mine
honestly feels like he
whistles.
gets a good like
There's
throttle
whistles?
response out of it.
Well, not my intake. My intake manifold whistles. So it's like I googled it on the internet.
I thought you googled it with a smoke signal. Thanks for clarifying.
I
So,
love
um,
Alex's face. Like, Chris, do you know what you're talking about right now?
So it's a cold air inductions intake manifold.
Right. It's a Chevy one, right?
Intake.
It's a Chevy
Yeah,
one, right? Yeah.
it's a Chevy one. So everyone's like complaining, like, why is this whistling? So they have like a sworn statement. It's like, it's not the intake, it's your intake manifold. As soon as it starts to crack open, that's your little vortex of whistling that you hear. I guess
So it's just the
factory
air
one-
coming out of that thing. Oh, it's
Yeah.
NVH, right? So the factory one deadens all that shit, and that one
Yep.
doesn't.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's
They
I
hear all the
mean,
cool noises.
It sounds like a turbo. Like as soon as I'm a quarter throttle, it sounds like a.
No doubt.
Kyle's
like a
Kyle's
turbo
disappointed. Kyle's disappointed. I should make that Chris.
I
Wah,
want to buy the RS3 that's on our lot. Oh, okay. So, Kyle, I didn't get to tell you the story today. So, guys, we bought an RS3
Story time.
at the Porsche dealership.
Uh-huh.
And it looks really fucking nice. And it's got every option. And
Don't
it's
do
got
it.
the
Don't
HRE
do it.
wheels. I'm not doing it. I
Do
already
it.
got the numbers. It's not going to happen.
Okay.
Um,
You know what? I'm proud of you for investigating and going that far without my input and making you do it.
Approval.
Yeah,
Yeah,
scumbag
I tried.
approval.
It's not. It's not worth the money for what I have in the S4. It's totally not worth the money.
You could have bought it.
but
Debatable, but
Could have
move
bought
on.
an RS3.
I could have before I bought the S4.
Do you have all the stock parts for the S4?
I do.
Okay, so hear
Sell
me
it.
out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Put it back to stock. Sell all the shit that you bought for the S4. Put E85 in an intake on the S3. Instant 9-second car. Go ahead.
I can still do that. We have an S3.
RS3. RS3 will not be a
No.
9-second car with $900. That's cute, but
No.
it's not.
I know, dude. How sick
It
would
won't.
that be?
It won't.
Full cylinder with 9 seconds?
No, the RS3 will.
No.
Yeah, it's like it's like
so-
$1,500 in mods. It'll be a 9-second car.
Yeah, and I
Probably
mean,
more than that.
I
Hey,
would
we saw that
love-
RS3 at Cars and Coffee, which I got to get to that story, by the way. We're coming back to that.
Okay, we'll come back to that one.
His Ultima love story. Moving on.
You love it.
So-
You love
I
it.
do. I'm not even mad. I'm super jealous. Let's go ahead.
I'm not even mad. So fucking, we buy this RS3. It's got the wheels on it that I want for my car. It has the HRE FF10 wheels that I've literally been looking at. I already researched them. Like,
Is it the
I want
same
20
offset
wheels.
bolt pattern inside everything?
It's the same bolt pattern, but they're 19s instead
Oh.
of the 20s that I want because my
20s look
S4 is a
better.
fucking big car.
Yeah, 20s look
and
better.
20s look better. But I mean, it came with 19s. I talked to the used car manager and the general manager about the wheels, and the used car manager said, "Oh, the customer was gonna provide the stock wheels for the RS3," and the used car manager said, "Oh, we don't have room for them here, so it's okay. You can keep them. We'll sell the car with the HREs." And I'm like, dude, put the
What?
fucking stock wheels on the car, and I will buy the HREs.
Yeah,
Like,
fuck
Exactly.
that.
Exactly.
Fuck
yeah,
that.
and they
Fuck
don't
all
want
that.
to do
As
the
a-
work. They don't
well-
care. They want to sell it with the HREs on it. They took the photos already. They don't want to deal with it. Like,
So
really?
fucking stupid. Like, how much is how much is that set of wheels? It's probably $3-4 grand.
Oh, Tom.
That's
That
about
is a
four.
diamond.
It's
Yeah,
$2,700 for the
Oh.
19-inch set of wheels.
And this
So
dude was
I
just gonna give it to him for no extra money on the car.
You're just letting them keep
Dumbest
the
used car
stock
manager on the
wheels?
face of the planet. Fire that fucking
Are you
guy.
kidding
Idiot.
me?
Idiot.
We have a container in the back. Are you
We
kidding
own
me?
an Audi dealership.
I have fake winter wheels sitting in the container.
Oh, we know. I'm
I
glad
will-
that you won't let them in the house. I'm proud of you for not letting them in the house.
Shame.
Shame.
Shame,
Shame.
shame,
Shame.
The
Shame.
fake wheels.
Shame.
to the
Shame.
store. The
Shame.
RS3.
Timmy bought fake wheels. Shame him. Shame. You
Shame.
have a drift car.
Shame.
It's passable. You're allowed because you're
Shame.
gonna break them anyway.
Daily?
Huh?
For the daily?
For his S4.
Yeah.
For his
I've-
2019
I've-
S4.
I've
Yeah.
had them. Okay, shut up, everybody. I've had them for
No.
1 year. I've never put them on. They
why'd you
came
buy
with
them?
a brand new scent
did
of
you buy
winter
them?
tires. Because I snowboard, Mr. Texas.
A brand new scent is what
Sounds
you
like
said.
some white people shit to me, dog.
I bought a brand new set of Michelin tires, winter tires with fake wheels on them. Have never put them
They're
on.
not fake. They're actually real.
Thank
they're
you.
just- they're
Thank
just
you. That's what I tried to
cheap.
say to him.
Hold on,
That's what I
hold
tried
on.
to say to that guy.
They're just cheap as fuck.
Yes, I tried to say that to that guy. You could buy them off Tire Rack. That means they're real.
That's not what that means.
That means they're real.
Not what.
They're not
That's not
good.
What, that's not at
They're
all what
real
that
physical actual wheels, but they're not like
They're pieces of
quality wheel. Okay, so
They're meant to drive the speed limit up 50 to go to Sierra at Tahoe.
as long as you don't hit a bump too hard and it just disintegrates,
right.
shit. Or a pebble.
or a
I
pebble.
hate you, Alex.
Pebbled, yeah.
I
Keeping
mean,
it real.
technically, I can't hate on Timmy too much. The STI came with
That's a
fake
first.
Yes, you can.
fake roto wheels on
You
it.
can.
But
Who's
it came
who's
with
SCI?
it.
Mine did.
His did.
Which one?
It came with
The gray
the
one.
only one he's
Really?
got, fool.
Oh my god, yeah. When
Yeah.
I bought the car, so when I bought that car, it had catless downpipe, BC coilovers, and it had these black
Oh, the roto grids.
Rota grids.
Okay,
Hold on,
that
hold
was
on.
like
I just wanna
yeah,
stop-
that was no,
stop
that
real
was
quick,
the
like-
wheel you bought when you couldn't afford TE 37s and owned an STI. That was like the fucking wheel that you bought. For the record, like
It
there's
came
like-
that way. It didn't come with stock wheels. That's how
there's
it came.
there's so many Hawkeye STIs with fucking roto grids out there. It's not even funny.
Oh god, yeah. Well, okay, and to put more to that story, they literally have the Volk fucking sticker on them to like
No
make them look.
way.
You don't remember that? They're the black wheels with
No,
the
it was
red
before I
sticker
worked
on
there.
it. Red sticker on it. That say
Yo,
Volk
fuck
wheels
that
on it.
guy. Whoever did that, fuck that guy.
And-
Sir, if you're
and
listening,
the
if you're
off-
listening,
the
if you're
offsetting-
listening right now, fuck you.
The
okay?
offsetting was fucked because you had to run spacers in the front of that car,
It'd probably
or
be
else,
yeah.
or else it would hit the caliper.
Yeah.
So technically, they're sitting up in my garage with winter tires on them that I've never really run since I put the red
Okay.
wheels on
My question
Solid.
about that, you bought that from a dealership with a catless downpipe on it?
them. No.
Oh. Was it a Mexico dealership?
No. This is back
I
when I
love
worked
how
at
you can just
Nilo.
hear Jamal
I
laughing
know.
in the background.
No, this is back when I worked at Nilo, and they found the car. The car got traded in with a catless downpipe, so I sourced a catted downpipe that was factory, put it on there, bought the car. When I bought the car, you remember the story. The first day I got it, I put all the exhaust on it.
Oh, I know. I didn't realize that it came with one. I thought you bought all that shit.
No, the only thing that I bought, well, the only thing I bought, the catless downpipe came with it, and then I bought Ryan's Magnaflow catback exhaust, so it's 3 inches from turbo back all the way.
So that's all it
That
goes.
car come with an access port, or did you have to buy an access port?
So it came tuned, and basically what they did is it came open source tuned, and there was a tuner in Reno. They drove it up there and got the factory tune. And they were able to, I don't remember how they did it. I think I bought the access port. He loaded it on there.
Yeah, I
And
put the map on
basically,
there.
they put the map on there to put it back to factory. Or no.
Some shit, some fuckery of that.
I don't remember what happened. They had to drive it to Reno to do something with this guy. And then it came back.
Totally could have
and
taken it
then-
to Auburn, but no big deal.
He had to do something with the guy in Reno because he locked the program. So you
What a
couldn't get
piece
it
of
into it.
shit. I know. It's shifted performance. I'm almost sure of it. That's who did it.
I think you're right. And then
You're
it's
a piece
funny.
of shit.
You're a piece of
It's
shit.
funny.
Sir, if you're listening, fuck you. Anyway.
It's hella funny that you say that because I remember when
Take a screenshot of that of your face right there.
no,
the
I
blue
remember
background.
when I
Yeah.
blew it up. I don't remember when I blew it up. I remember talking to him, and I don't remember what I was talking to him about. It was something about the tune, and he found out it blew up, and he was like, "Oh, that blew up," and I was like,
He knew.
Oh,
He knew.
wait a minute.
"Yeah,
You
it
swing for
did,"
the
Yo.
fences, sir.
and I'm like,
Tuners blow engines?
Weird.
Hey.
Oh, it must have been EQT. Yeah, he must have sent it to EQT.
Yeah,
right. I mean, I have no idea what was done
And
with
if
that
you're
car
listening to this
beforehand.
episode, this is a long running joke, and I'm actually defending you before you come on the show and think we're talking
Very
shit. I'm
much so,
defending
Ed.
you.
Very much so.
Go
Very much so.
EQT.
But
Ricky Bobby.
I don't remember, and that's how I got the car. So when I got a car back, I had to give the cat a downpipe back. So I put all the exhaust on, and then I was gonna give it back, and then it blew up, and then I had to put it all back to stock. And the guy let me keep the downpipe for an extra month, and then I got the new engine. Then I put all the other stuff back on it. So it's been 3-inch catless downpipe since
Fucking
zero miles on the motor, essentially, other than like 7 break-in miles.
Man.
And that's how you hustle a fucking service department, my dude.
You're welcome.
Dude.
I'll teach all of y'all the
Just-
ins and outs.
So, did you meet our new technician before you left? Is a little short guy that's got a Subaru hatch, a WRX hatch. I don't know if you did.
He didn't.
So this guy comes in with a WRX hatch that works here, and I mean, I feel like it's so weird to have like the same tuner of somebody else if the tuner's from the East Coast. And I mean, I don't need to name tuners' names, but both of my old WRXs and my STI were tuned on this one guy's tune. And my WRX that I wait, was my WRX? No, my WRX was on different. My STI was on this guy's tune, and that's the one that blew and went
But
to
they both blew.
Subaru. I went to Subaru
What?
of America. My first STI blew and went to Subaru of America. Back
Was he
to them.
tuned by EQT?
And once again,
No.
we're gonna make this motherfucker never come on. So Jay, you don't know this, but we have a very reputable tuner in the Volkswagen, Subaru,
Oh, do you?
and GTR community coming on the show
Good on
next
this
week.
guy.
So okay,
I will
how
not be on the show next week.
Basically,
So-
my car blew, and I was talking about this. I was talking to my new technician about his car, which recently blew a few weeks ago, or like a month after he started, and he happened to get the tune from the same person that I got when my STI blew.
Yeah, okay. The only thing that you can say about that, and we've defended this beyond belief, and because Kyle said this to Ed,
I beat the shit out of my cars.
And full send. I want as much power as I can. I don't care about reliability. I don't give a shit what it will do for longevity for the motor.
Have those
Fucking
conversations.
full-
Have those conversations with your tuners. Set expectations.
Full send.
This
that
is my
shit all day
daily.
long,
This is my
right?
daily. I'm gonna drive it
Yeah.
every day.
Right.
I need to make it to work on
that.
I'm just
Saturday
trying to get to
morning
the
when
grocery
you're
store
not at
real
work.
fast. That's it.
Right. Like-
I don't remember. Mind you, Ed at EQT has been, tuning for whatever years.
Long time.
I think
Very long time.
his Golf R is at or close to 600 horse, and don't mind. I don't know if it's wheel horse. I can't remember what it was.
I don't think he engine dynoed it, so probably will horse.
Yeah, probably wheel horse. And he still has it. It's and
Still
that's
runs,
stock
still
block,
drives.
right?
Right. Yeah.
It's fucking wild.
And if it's collecting dust, I want it. Let's be real.
Fuck off.
But
I can't
think-
wait to see the look on Jenna's face when you come home with another fucking Volkswagen. She's just like, "What are we doing here?"
It's gonna be the Volkswagen RS3.
I love you. Oh gosh.
I,
I think though too, like that speaks to remember we had that conversation about my Subaru. We were talking about like when I went up to M45, and they're like, yeah, we give you 400 horsepower all day long, but I was like,
It ain't gonna
is
last.
it reliable? Right? Is it reliable? Because like
No.
everybody knows how I drive that car. Like I'm gonna beat the shit out of it. Like,
Well,
and it's not
anybody can
reliable.
advance timing and give you all the boost in the world, dude.
True.
That's the easy part.
And match a fuel curve. Yeah.
Right, and
Yeah.
match fuel curve. What I
Love
actually
Chris's face
really
right now.
love about EQT.
Fuel
what I-
curve.
What are you talking about? What?
Yeah,
So
Boost
one dot go
thing.
this way, other dot also have to go this way.
Well,
They
gives
have
me all
to.
the
They have to
freedom
go
horsepower.
together. More horsepower.
give me the
what-
America Send.
All I know is
For
I
real.
want to get tuned by Cletus's man.
Oh, that dude
Oh,
Kevin. Yeah.
Kevin.
Kid.
what I love about EQ2 is that they give you the most reliable power. And
That's the
max
well. That's the
amount of
shit,
power,
right? Like if you want to
so
like, it's
Right.
it's like really it's okay. It's not really. It's easier to tune a race car, right? Like if you're tuning a car that's just
Right.
like a drift car, or it's just a drag car, or it's just a race car, or whatever. It's like, yeah, I need it to make this much power at this point in time, and this much power at this point in time. It's not really easy. It's still got its own thing, especially with drag cars. You got boost by gear and traction and all this other shit, right? Drift cars are arguably easier because it's just like, is it gonna stumble at 5,000 RPM in second gear? Probably not, because I'm
Right.
half throttle, 3/4
Yeah,
throttle,
dumb.
right? Whatever. Like it's in its fucking zone. It's gonna be fine, right? Exactly. But it's like, oh, I drive it every day. Well, now it's got to have drivability, right? Like now it's got to have a consistent torque. You don't want it stumbling in out of gear. You don't, if you cruising around in second gear at like 8% throttle, you don't want it fucking doing this shit and all that stuff. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like that shit's hard, dude. That shit's hard, and that's what you pay for.
Correct.
Like
100%.
Well,
like-
and that's
Looking
what
like
you
on
pay
the
for.
break boost kids fucking school and shit.
Hell yeah, bro.
never done that once, not once,
Yeah,
or every
Oh,
day
right.
leaving school. Never,
All the time. All
Yeah,
the time.
literally every time.
Yep, every single time.
Full shot as soon as dude gets out the car.
Oh yeah. Out,
Dude, I
nice.
have. So, have you heard? You never. So you never heard the STI, huh? Like not in person,
yeah.
because
it
you
just
came to
makes-
the you
it
came to our
makes-
hotel
it
that one
makes
time, but
it makes all the noise, but don't go nowhere fast.
What did you have when I came to the
I had the STI, but we were just chilling in the room drinking and shit. Like we never went anywhere. So
No, when I came to Frisco, you drove fucking sped me down the street.
that was the first STI. That was the silver STI.
Maybe
Yeah,
so.
that thing was stock. That bitch was super slow. That was like the slowest fucking thing I've ever owned. My car is ignorant
I'll
loud.
let you know I didn't want to say anything back then because you seemed so pleased with yourself.
It's just a fun car. Whatever, man. I'll tell you like this. My STI is faster than your fucking Mustang. That's for sure. 100%. That fucking
Drive with a smug look.
Love it. We love it. Anger.
With that-
So much hate come out right now.
fucking piece of shit 4.6 mod motor. Get the fuck out of here with that.
He felt so betrayed.
This shit nothing. That
My
motherfucker
goodness.
still runs. I don't need a turbo.
Oh,
I came with the turbo. Fuck it. Heads up. Le Mans now, not Le Mans start. You're faster than me running. We're gonna
Cheap some bitch.
No, we'll just do a heads up. Fuck it. From a dig. Smoke that piece of shit. Anyway.
An STI with an
Just
intake.
letting you know I'm a speed.
What did you say? You're a what?
The jump. Chasing his race.
Chases a race.
Chase
Fuck.
this race.
You can't jump if I jump first, motherfucker. It ain't jumping if I'm already gone, motherfucker.
Jason is racist.
Be like,
Hey,
where'd
Mike,
he go?
you guys
Where'd
push
who
each
go?
What is this story about the RS3 at the car show?
All right.
That was a GTR at the car
Oh.
show.
Well, there's a
GTR.
GTR. There was an RS3 there, though. There was a Kyle. Was it gray?
It was
It was a Nardo RS3. Wow,
dude.
so original. Weird.
Real.
Yeah.
But it was
Christmas
clean.
now.
It was clean. It was clean.
Did it have
It was-
black wheels and a black grill?
It was stock.
Alex, go
other
back to
than-
Texas.
It's literally still in Texas, bitch.
Shut up.
He's in
Anyways,
America. Thank you.
so
I live in the free part of the country. Okay.
I mean, he's got a point.
Yeah,
Today's
that's a
the
solid
15th.
point.
technically nobody is gonna wear a mask.
Look at the GT3 out there with a fucking manual gearbox.
That's
Bitch.
damn
Yeah,
fucking
fuck
straight. I
you.
can't afford one of them shits, but I could get one if I could.
Yeah.
At least you got the
Anyways,
option.
What do you got, Cummins?
My 911.
I gotta lift.
That's
the
some
Cummins
Texas
and
shit. I'd
25
come and swap my
horsepower
911.
right, exactly. 100%.
All right, let Mike roll. Come on.
Kyle, my
Kyle.
wife, myself, Kyle, decided to go to a Cars and Coffee that's local to us, out in kind of like Rockland, Whitney Ranch area.
on a Saturday because we don't love Timmy.
I'm
Shut the
sorry,
fuck up,
bro.
Vinny.
You work. It's
You're not
your-
sorry. You're not sorry.
I'm not.
Hashtag
Sorry.
Yeah.
fuck Timmy 2021.
Yeah, that's
Just
not my
fucking
fault.
go
You work
in.
Saturdays. You make
Whatever.
good money. Shut up. You pay for it. Anyways,
This is your
so
fault.
we
This is
decided
your fault.
Cash Brown.
it's not my fault, and you know why it's not my fault.
Can't use that
Anyway.
word. It's our word.
Tension. Built up.
So we decided to go out there, and I honestly didn't realize how big this car show really was because car shows haven't been big in how long.
Oh, it's
Last one-
huge in Rock.
Last one in the car show that we went to was like super small. We rolled in like a half hour late, and like there was really nobody. I mean, there was people there, but not tons of people.
That one we all went to that one time at the Target
Yeah.
parking lot or whatever, the old Target parking lot.
No, the one Colin I went to after you.
Oh.
moved. It was just Colin and I.
Sorry, I'll shut up because I don't.
so-
live there anymore.
Yeah, bitch.
Chris rolled his
Anyways,
eyes at
So I tell Kyle to meet me at my house at 8:30. We roll out. We get there at like 8:45. I get there. The fucking place is packed. I mean packed. I didn't realize how big this was. There's probably 150 parking spots, 200 parking spots there.
You said Whitney Ranch.
Yeah.
They blew up. That's the one
Yeah,
that when I
it's
started
big.
2.5 years ago at Porsche, I was going out there to like
Yeah, it's-
sponsor the
It's
company.
big. So
It was small. It turned
It
huge.
was.
we get there and
That's
I
what
pull in
she
the
said.
GTR.
Thank
Right. I pull
you,
up in the
Alex.
GTR, and luckily there is a spot open, so they put me there, and it's just like this super tight little angled fucking spot. Of course, it takes me like fucking 5 minutes to do it, and I literally, and I'm like turned around, like looking behind me, and I fucking parked, and I turn around, look in front of me, and there's no joke, like 40 or 50 people just standing there in front of me with their cameras out, just like this. The entire time. Like it was like I was like, I'm gonna fucking turn the car off.
It's
and
so
I
funny
was-
because it's like we're
I-
so like normalized to like, oh, Mike
Yeah,
has a
we-
GTR, like
Yeah.
us, right?
like
us,
yeah, like
yeah. Like,
like,
oh,
I
Mike,
knew
yeah,
we
no,
did-
my buddy's got a
I
GTR.
knew
whatever.
to get attention. I didn't know it would get that attention. Like literally,
'Cause
like
all the fucking
whole,
weebs are out, bro. That's why.
dude, the whole parking lot. Like you watch the whole parking lot, just like shh. Yeah. I was just like, So I'm gonna get the hell out of the way. And I just said that out loud. And like some people laughed, and I really got out of the way, and like everybody just like swarmed it and took pictures and all this stuff. Like I'm still getting tagged and shit. It's crazy. It's
Well, it's like
I was, I
we've
was
had
handing out neck braces.
hilarious.
Kyle
And
was.
Kyle's like, I have a
Sorry,
GTA,
we're out
guys.
I
Sorry,
was
we're out of stock.
legit, like I was little booty tickled, okay, because I was right behind him. The lady was like, "Parking lot's full," and I was like, "I don't care.
That's
I'm gonna roll through
fucked.
the. I don't.
That's
I'm
my
gonna roll
friend.
through. It was legit full, right? I'm gonna
This
roll
seat's
through
taken.
anyways. Yeah,
did.
I'm gonna keep rolling, and I'm gonna make a big U-turn. I want everybody to see my car, whatever.
Which is fucked because like, and,
GTR
like
pulls
wait,
in.
wait, like
Yeah,
pause. This is not me talking shit to Mike. Kyle's car is inarguably cleaner than Mike's GTR.
100%. 100%. No, 100%.
Like that thing is
100%.
sick. Yeah,
Yes.
but it's a
but
Golf.
it's not a. But it's right.
Let's
It's a
be
GTR.
real.
It's not a fucking GTR.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's got two of the letters. He's got two
That
of the
one
letters.
letter.
So close.
Yeah.
So close.
Yeah.
Is that what?
Mind you,
He's
I
two
don't
letters.
remember. I'm gonna scrape off
Just
the.
take
I'm gonna
that
scrape off
eye
the
and
eye.
dude, just paint it. Just paint
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, just paint it with
Sharpie.
R. We'll paint it in your R.
Sharpie.
Put the
Yeah.
V-spec badge on it.
Yeah.
Hey, so we're rolling in. He goes in. He backs into his parking spot, and the crowd will not get out of my fucking way so I can pull past. Like it is.
Oh,
Hit
It
him with
is
the two-step.
everybody's
Did you hit him with the
in
fucking
my
two-step
way.
one?
Yeah. I almost hit 6 pops, right? So
Start letting
So, I'm rolling through, and parking spot happens to open up. So I'm like, cool, I'll just back into there.
Nice.
And nobody's looking at my car, so everybody's taking a picture.
Nobody
as
cares.
Mike is
Nobody cares.
rolling in.
Dude,
And I'm
it's
rolling in. I'm
stupid.
like, yeah, guys at the entrance, got cameras. I'm about to be tagged in some shit. Not a fucking photo. I got a photo on the Cars and Coffee page, and you can like, if you zoom in, you can see me.
If you zoom in, you can see me.
Hey,
Uh,
they didn't even let they literally did not let my wife in with the STI. She literally had to go down the
Oh,
street.
yeah,
and
that's
park-
what you told
park
me.
The
They-
STI.
it's
Like
just
they
'cause-
wouldn't let her
yeah,
in.
they didn't let slow cars in. That's all.
Yeah, I know. I know.
They tried to not let yours in too, but you were fast enough to
Yeah.
kind of like get in.
I bet you his shit would destroy yours.
But the
Huh?
GTR,
Yeah.
we already tested that theory,
We've
and
done that,
yeah,
yeah.
you're
Yeah.
right.
It
Oh, okay.
absolutely womps on him.
Yeah.
So here's the thing about new STIs. It takes a lot to
They're
make.
the same.
Well, yes, and it takes a lot to make them be like, oh shit, like what the fuck, right? There's very few of them where I'm like, that's what.
I'm
hold-
fucking Jamal.
First of all, hold the
Yeah,
fuck
my man, my man.
up, Sherlock Homeboy. Where the fuck did you get that pipe?
Oh,
1873. If it was 1873, you wouldn't even be allowed to do that shit publicly.
Hey, he did go to Snoop Dogg's birthday party. Would you say yesterday or something like that? I'm just saying, like
damn.
that's some Snoop Dogg shit right there.
Okay, I applaud you very much. Can you like wide angle your phone and show me how long that is? Because
You
I
can't.
literally
Whoa.
Whoa, that's a forearm.
okay,
That looks like
literally,
that Ricola
like-
commercial.
What's so cool about that is my homie like got me smoking on like a pipe like that was like this long.
That's a fucking
came out to it-
didgeridoo, bro. That's not a pipe.
You know, it's like 8 years old, bro.
Oh no! Out back and shit.
Anyways,
Rocky, I'm high as balls.
oh my gosh, I love how Jamal just does not give a fuck about this
Uh-uh.
conversation at all.
No, it's like, I'm
Who
gonna
cares?
protect
Who
this.
cares? He just cares in his own way.
He's just like, I'm good. I'm
It's
just
all
smoking out real
appreciation
quick.
for the pot, man. It's-
Listen. We're all fucking drinking. How's that any different?
Exactly.
The only difference is like my bong's in the garage, so I can't.
Arguably,
get it.
we're damaging our bodies more than he is right now.
That's very
That's
true.
actually true.
Fair point. Fair point.
So did everybody see the Forza 5 trailer?
Mm-mm.
I did.
No, I heard.
I got one better.
I heard.
Wait,
I heard.
wait. Jamal has something to say.
Go.
I got one. For everybody out there, everybody's listening to this, Fast and the Furious movie is terrible.
Yes.
Oh,
Why did you say
Terrible.
something so brave?
oh,
Yes.
oh.
I will 100% support that
And I
comment right
repeat what
there.
I posted. It was the hardest thing I've had to sit through since Vanilla Sky. It is that fucking.
Oh.
Oh
It's-
man.
Oh.
Wait, is this the one where they go to space, or is that like 12 or 13?
No,
Yeah.
this is the one that's got Homeboy in it, right?
That's
It's
racist.
everybody.
brother.
Everybody's in this fucking thing.
Isn't John Cena in that fucking movie?
Yeah.
He's the only person
No.
who makes sense. You're gonna, if you see it, you're gonna see people in there. And it's like, why the fuck is she in here? Why is that guy? Like, oh, you just put him in there to say, hey, we had money to pay for this dude. We're gonna kill him some weird way, but like that, he doesn't have no lines, nothing.
I just
No,
want to point
I
out,
just,
but here's
5
here's the
minutes
thing. Here's the thing. We've been watching these movies for 20 fucking years, and it's been Mia and Dom this whole time, and all of a sudden, you got a brother. All of a sudden, it never family. What about your brother, bitch? What about your brother?
Are we talking? Sorry, I just got back.
We're talking about the new
talking
Fast and Furious, the new one,
Okay.
and it's garbage.
Yeah.
Okay,
Garbage.
Dude, I-
so I'm gonna say something.
They're not going to
You know
get my
what?
money.
The only
Like, I'm not going to the
thing
theater
they
to see
kind
the
of
thing.
talked about why they don't like what happened with them. They kind of tie that in. It's somewhat interesting, but they flash back to it too many times. It gets boring after.
Okay,
Is
so
it
do you
already
remember?
out?
So yeah, it's already out.
Oh,
Or it's
that's
coming
how
out. Or did
excited I
you
am.
pre-screen it? Did you pre-screen it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's some LA shit, dog. You get to see movies before they come out. I'm
That's
not even
dope.
talking shit. I used to do
That's
that shit all the
hella
time.
dope.
I used to work for
That's
Warner
dope.
Brothers. I saw Batman Begins like 3 fucking months before that movie came out.
But dude, my
What?
sister's
Brothers?
a
What?
fucking reporter. I haven't paid for a movie in like 5 years.
Yeah, exactly.
Love it.
LA's the
Yeah,
shit
she
for a
just
lot of
lost-
fucked up reasons, real talk. But okay, so actually this is a great conversation. This is a 15-minute conversation, and this will burn up the rest of the pod, so this is great. Let's just fuck it. We're gonna roll with the Fast and Furious, right?
Good.
The first one is amazing because of what it is, right? Because of what it is, because of what it did for like Japanese car culture in the States and all that shit. Like it's like a pillar of the Japanese
And like
car
time,
community.
time era, period correct, like
Yeah,
shit that
yeah,
went
it's
on
great.
in a time frame, right?
And it
Perfect.
ages well. I can still go back and watch that movie. And yeah, it's corny. Of course it's fucking corny. It came out like 2001. Everything's fucking corny from 2001. She's All That came out in 2001, and that's a goddamn masterpiece. The point is,
No shit.
Ask any racer, any street racer.
yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing. Doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Winning's winning. I've been quoting that fucking line for 20 goddamn
Right.
years. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right, exactly. It's
right.
an icon. It's an
the
icon.
second one. The
I almost
second
had
one.
you.
This you never had me. You never had your car.
Right.
The
Yeah.
Buster kept me out of handcuffs tonight. You know? No. listen.
Right.
I never
Man,
knocked
you
on
should be a-
nobody. Come on, dude. You can't.
As long as it's Corona, you could quote it all night
Hey,
long. You can quote it all night long.
I want to
Any
watch
beer
Fast
you-
and Furious. Please.
I might watch that.
I know.
I watched the movie more times, dude. Just to this day, if that movie is on, we are watching it. Doesn't
Yeah,
matter what
100%.
time of day. It doesn't.
100%.
It's like we're watching
Absolutely.
Fast and Furious. When Kyle helped me put my suspension on, Fast and Furious marathon was on
Oh
the
my
garage.
god, that was
Oh,
fucking perfect. That was
Epic.
Come on.
anyway, so
So-
first
so,
one, bold,
it's perfect.
epic.
No,
We all love it.
The second one,
oh,
I
Come back.
begrudgingly like it because of its flaws, right? Like it's a true sequel to the first one. It's not great. Not gonna lie.
No.
The third one,
Okay,
no.
Too
Please.
fast, too furious.
no. If you're gonna defend the
anybody's-
third movie,
Or no.
no. I'm
No,
not
it's
anything.
the fast and the furious.
Has anybody seen like the 3-minute little like mini
yes,
movie?
where it's Dom running through Mexico, amazing.
Yeah.
No. 2, where it's Brian getting the skyline.
Yeah.
Oh,
What?
how have I never seen that?
Yeah.
Never seen
You
that.
never saw
You
that?
have
I
it?
never saw it.
Oh my!
I've
You
never
have to
seen it.
watch that. You have. It's like 2.5
have to
minutes,
watch
and it's Brian basically bailing as a cop and on the run, and he gets to, I think Arizona, where he buys a skyline, and he works at
Yeah.
a body shop, and he fixes it
Yeah.
up, and then he races, and he makes his way all the way to Florida, and it introduces him into the second movie.
Yep.
Yeah,
Like,
it tells
So
you
it,
why he
like
goes.
it ties everything kind of together, which I honestly, out of the second movie, that was the best part of how he got the skyline. That was my point to
Yeah.
that. It was like like, okay, I understand how you got this badass fucking car and you worked and you built it and you side hustled for it. That was kind of like a cool ass thing as a kid growing up and trying to build a car was
Holy shit!
you
I found it.
I'm
You
upset
could
that
buy
I
it.
haven't seen this.
Send it to us.
you could buy
He's
a piece
looking
of shit.
in the mirror and he sees the scene of him and Dom talking. That's amazing.
Yeah, like,
That's
you have
so
not
aggressively
seen this?
2000. No, I'm gonna watch it after.
Send it.
I'll watch it after.
Oh my god!
I'll put it in
How
the
many
chat. I'll put it in the
friends?
chat.
But that
Wow,
puts it in
that was a
perspective
little
where
rough.
you could take a piece of shit car, which when he bought the Skyline it was.
Okay, let's just settle down. But all right.
You haven't seen the clip. It was a piece
Fair
of
enough.
shit when he bought it, and he took it from this pile of crap to his vision and dream of what you see in 2, basically. So like that was kind of like
Which,
an inspiration.
honestly, looking
right?
at it now, I would push that fucking car right now, underglow and all. Like, I don't give a
yeah,
fuck.
because
Like-
you know what it is. You know what it is.
Yeah, I mean, look, the stance is this. Dude, it's got Workmeister S1s on it. It's got like a fucking Blitz body kit on it. The stance is right. Like, it's like a modern stance. It's got offset. Like, the fucking car is clean. Like, that thing still holds up. That's sick. I need to watch that shit. My point
like,
is,
like,
go
okay,
ahead.
so back
No.
to 3.
Okay,
Sorry,
so
that,
3
I'm just saying, I'm
is
saying,
a
two-
fucking
two produced that
abomination.
for me.
3 is a fucking abomination, right? Like,
Which one
it's
is 3?
Tokyo
Refresher.
Drift.
Tokyo
refresh me.
Drift.
Oh.
Abomination.
I like
Wow.
Tokyo
I
Drift.
liked it. I liked
Wait,
I
it.
like
why
Tokyo
is my audio? Wait up. Okay,
I-
why is my video fucking up?
I don't know.
Because
Because you.
I understand. Tokyo Drift was
Why is
corny
my
as fuck.
Why is my video
But I feel
fucked
like
up? Whatever.
I
we're
feel
just
like
gonna roll it.
Tokyo Drift out of the later ones was the most about cars
Yeah.
for the most part, right?
All right, don't
You
wait.
got-
Pause this because I'm gonna leave the chat and come right back to try and like fix my video. So
Okay.
hold up.
Okay. Hurry up.
Actually, I can't do that because it's gonna make it. We're just gonna do this. All right.
Anyways,
And
like
maybe it comes
you,
back when it doesn't.
you that introduced you into like a whole different genre of
Genre.
fast genre.
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 Genre. Sorry, I had a couple of whiskeys. Fuck y'all. Anyways, like that shows you a whole different side of cars.
Yeah.
Basil Hiddens.
introduced
Hazel
you.
Biddens.
Fuck you. Anyways, that introduced you to a different side of cars, right? Like as a kid growing up in California, Sacramento, I'd never seen drift cars like that. Like I've
Okay.
never seen that kind of side of like
okay,
like
okay,
you guys
okay,
see in
okay,
LA,
okay,
right?
okay.
So like for me, I'm like,
Okay, I
dude,
get
that's
it.
fucking interesting as fuck. That like instead of you saw the character, I don't remember his name in the movie, but he grew from straight
Bart
line
Simpson.
racing.
The dude literally looks like a live action Bart Simpson. But anyway, go
I'll
ahead.
give you that for sure. 100%.
Is it because I'm a gadgeon? That line came out of fucking fast.
But he went from straight line racing, which, like, let's be honest, is it like as a
It's an
purebred
aggressively
American, like
American thing, yes.
you're taught that, right? To like we're limited on space. We have a parking garage, and this is how we race now.
Okay, let me
And the whole come together.
In a movie's perspective, but you don't really do that shit. But I understand that now.
let me retract my statement. There were some poor choices made in casting,
I'll give you that.
right? There is a universe where with a better lead actor, also the chick's voice was super annoying and I hated the way her mouth moved when she talked, which was really unfortunate, but that's neither here nor there. We could have got past that.
So cute.
No
She's still-
no Bow Wow at all.
No.
He doesn't need to be there. And the Hulk
Okay.
car.
No, you didn't like
The whole
it.
car.
No, the whole
that
car had to
whole
be
thing
there.
out
The
of
whole
it.
car had to
The
be
whole
there.
car.
That had to be
To
there.
I
To your-
liked it. I
to
liked
your,
it so
to your
much.
credit,
Because it was all homage to like Japanese minivan culture and shit. That's like
that yeah,
really
that,
big.
yeah, okay,
Yeah.
also fair. Also, okay, fuck that.
Yeah.
But if you look at it as like from a story arc perspective, kid gets in trouble in the States, his parents are divorced, his dad's an army, right? He gets sent to Japan, he falls into car culture there, meets a girl, battles DK. Like there are some hard, like some sick like story beats, right? There's some cool shit. When I say it's an abomination, is like there's lines and sections of that movie that are
Oh,
so
yeah.
fucking cringy.
100%.
It's like, oh, that's tough. You know what I mean? Like that's a little tough to get
100%.
over.
Whoa.
But you have like, they had like OG Japanese drift legends in that movie as
they
background
did.
characters, just
Yeah.
cameos laughing at this kid when
Yeah.
he's trying to drift.
Oh, yeah.
Like that was sick. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And I'm like, that's
100%.
Things were done by pro drivers.
yeah,
Right.
like it's fucking sick.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Did the whole 350Z up the thing, like
yeah.
one take.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like even put fucking dude, RB26 swapping a fucking 65 Mustang, like that's kind of sick. You know what I mean?
That's
you
the
see
whole
this
come
video,
together
by the
moment.
way?
That's like the
Did,
I
unity.
was sleeping.
did
I
you
did
see
not
that's
know.
happening in real life? Like
Huh?
TJ Hunt is doing that right now.
He also
Oh.
and fucking Adam LZ bar swapped a GT350 because he's a fucking
No,
boss. So you know what I
No,
mean?
he's
Like-
literally he bought a classic Cherry GT350, yanked the
I'm
motor
fucking here
out of
for
it,
it. I'm here
and
for it.
is putting an RB26.
There's no
in it right now.
universe where you can argue that an old 289 is better than an RB26. I'm sorry. Is
Facts.
it more period
Right.
correct? Absolutely. Does it make the proper noise, quote unquote? Absolutely. But is it a better engine? Fuck no, it's not.
Hell no.
If you Yodi swap that motherfucker, that thing be sick as fuck.
That'd
be
be cool.
proper.
Yeah,
And it'd be
oh,
proper.
Ooh.
But it wouldn't be
Ooh.
like a Fast and the Furious tribute
Correct.
car. Right. So
Correct. So that for me, when you say 3 was garbage, it's not garbage to me
it
because it
has
introduced
garbage
me really.
moments. There's garbage
Correct.
moments.
But it just like to me like
You
I've
seen
fallen
Ape
in love,
okay?
but I fall in love like with Japanese culture, right? To that whole
Yeah.
like genre, like and
I
that just
couldn't hear
introduced
I couldn't
me
hear
to
what
that.
Jamal said because he's not on headphones. What'd you say, Jay?
I said you've seen 8 of them, right?
No, I know, and I'm getting to that. That's actually the whole reason why I brought this up. Okay.
Right.
So
I've seen
after
9 of them. By far, number 3 is not even in the bottom fucking half. Dude.
No. I've seen Submarine Fast and the Furious, and that was way worse. Way worse.
At least it was still about cars. At least
Yeah,
it was
let's
still
swap
about
that
cars in
stuff.
3.
Oh, this one ain't about cars at all.
No,
Oh,
they've
hell
got
no.
magnets and shit. How the fuck do they work?
Okay,
Anyway,
okay. So 4.
okay,
So 4.
so four. Hear me out.
Go for it.
4 is a great movie. Brian's
And
FBI. Brian's
Oh,
FBI.
Yeah.
He
Yes.
just found out that Letty died
Yes.
because she was working for that drug lord smuggling back and forth across the border.
That was
Him,
a good one.
him and Vin reunite. It's
Yep.
gritty. It's like a cop drama, right? It's got its over the top Fast and the Furious moments when they're driving through the tunnels and you got the stupid fucking
It's
muscle
got
car
shit
cowboy,
ass
American
CGI
muscle
in it.
baby. You know what I'm saying? Like that fucking guy.
CGI shit is crap.
They
in it.
made up Nobody calls it nitrometh. Nobody calls it nitrometh. Nobody calls it that. But it was a great movie. They had a choice to make at that point. You can either stick with this gritty, sort of realistic, down to earth, like cop / racer drama.
Yep.
Or you go the way that they went. And I firmly believe that was like the turning point for the series. They had a way that they could have gone that would have been sick as fuck. And then they went like then one after that wasn't bad because they had the ramp car, but they also had the 45-mile long runway stretch where Gal Gadot dies.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's like they just
Yeah.
kind of like sort of dragged it out farther and farther and farther and farther. And it got more and more like now Han's not dead. That motherfucker was dead. Like the whole thing, the whole reason why Shaw was even a person in the thing is because he killed Han. And now it's like, oh, just kidding, he didn't actually kill Han. Like what the fuck? Right?
I cried.
So
Yeah, they
Right
try to
now.
explain that too.
correct me if I'm
They
wrong.
do a
So,
terrible job at it. Like
oh,
they might as well just left it alone.
Really?
There's no way you
So-
can bring Han back
Dang
from the dead like
it.
5 movies later and like make it work sense. You know?
Yeah.
so with 5,
I mean, you don't care. I'll
that's
tell
when
you
they're in
that.
Rio, right?
It's so stupid.
5 starts in wait, or was that 6 I'm
Five's
thinking of? I don't
No,
even remember
5's in
anymore.
Rio. So because they broke, as the end of 4, they break Dom out of prison, out of the bus with the Charger and the
And the
NSX.
NSX, that's right. And then 5 there.
Right. So
and, yeah.
5, they're in Rio. I didn't think that one was that bad, other than
I would like to remind you of 2 Chargers pulling a bank vault down the streets of Rio. Thank you.
I was getting to
Oh,
that
yeah.
point. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Up until that probably last half hour, like when they were like racing in the street to win cars to see what they could do faster, and they kept like upgrading the cars.
That part
and
was
shit.
cool. That part was cool.
That and like
That
it
shit was
was
that was like
really
Italian job. Like that shit was tight. I was into that.
right. And again, it was about car culture in Brazil, and it showed you kind of a little bit, I guess, of that. I mean, it was still Hollywood.
Oh, it was
movie
Cuba,
making
wasn't
bullshit,
it?
right?
Yeah, no, it was Cuba.
Cuba.
Remember because he had the
No.
fucking no, you
No,
remember he
yeah,
did the bullshit
Brazil,
wastegate
right?
trick with the old piece of
Yeah.
shit and everything.
Yeah.
Brazil's a lady like this, right?
They ended up in Brazil, but it started in Cuba.
It's
The
Jesus.
movie opens starts in Cuba, but yeah, the Jesus is in Brazil.
A lady like this.
Yeah, that's Jesus.
No,
That's
Jesus.
Jesus.
I'm sorry.
That's Jesus.
Lady.
I'm sorry. That is Jesus.
Christ the Redeemer.
I need
So-
to go. I'm sorry.
What today we learned that Jesus is apparently gender fluid, so that's interesting.
Wow. But no, I thought that was good. I was like three quarters of that movie.
Listen,
was decent.
between talking shit on QAnon in the beginning and you calling Jesus a woman, we've just lost our entire conservative base. So
Perfect.
thanks.
We're done. I can't. I'm not drinking whiskey on this podcast anymore. Promise you.
Thanks a lot,
Oh,
Mike.
shit.
Hey, it's
you.
obviously a good day.
True. It is
Yeah.
now.
But anyway, the point that I was trying to make was that I would love personally for somebody to just be like, you know what, those last like 11 movies or whatever, however many it's going to be by the time this shit shows over. Like it's going to be Fast and Furious on Mars in the next one. I'm
11.
fucking Shazam's. Did you see that rumor that they're trying to fucking cross Fast and the Furious in Jurassic Park?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is
Dude,
that real?
I swear to God,
No.
dude.
That'd be sick.
No.
Oh,
What is
sick.
That
No.
Could you
Chris?
imagine?
We're going to show these dinosaurs the meaning of family.
somebody.
Yeah. How
GTR and my
would that be?
Velociraptor Rex.
Velociraptor
Yeah.
Rex, you heard it here
Got
first,
people
folks.
drifting around fucking Segosauruses.
Chris,
Ignorant.
we're about to not be friends anymore.
So anyway, all I'm saying
That's
is that
not
I would love for someone to pick up like where 4 was, and like
Well, that's when they changed directors.
yeah, it was James Lee or whatever did 4, and then 5, and the rest of them have been like more and more Michael Bay-esque as they've gone on. Justin
Which
Lin,
one
thank
was?
you.
Which one was
Yeah.
the one where you have Paul Walker in his old school Skyline, the gray one, and they're in a different country?
All of the movies.
Yeah, literally. No.
that's the old
that
one,
was
like the
also
old.
that was also 4.
Oh.
The Black
one?
the Black Hakasuka that was in 4.
Oh.
They're hiding out. Remember, there's the 4
Yeah,
GT that has a tracking device in it, and the whole
That's
yeah,
right.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
right.
That's where you first
4
meet
was
Hobbs
cool.
and all that shit. Yeah, it's all in 4.
4 was cool.
So because they're after Toretto. Remember, Toretto comes out of hiding to figure out who
Yeah,
murders
'cause-
Sleddy.
Yep.
Is that the one that was with the tank too?
No.
On the freeway.
On the freeway.
Oh, is it? No.
Oh.
I don't even fucking know anymore, bro. Like I honestly.
No,
there's so many.
no. So 2 was when they're in Miami. 3 was Tokyo Drift.
4
4
was
was the introduction back into Brian, where he's in the FBI.
FBI.
Okay.
Letty's dead, and they're trying to figure out who killed Letty. You're
Correct.
right. It is all in that movie because the 5th one,
Yep.
Letty's still alive, but she has amnesia, and she's working with Shaw's brother.
You're right. You're right.
Right, and then
See, and, like-
6. I don't even remember what happened. 6.
I don't remember 6 either.
I don't remember 6.
Was that the
And
one
it's just a blank until submarine.
Was that the
Oh,
skydiving
no,
cars?
no,
Was
no,
that the
no,
blind
I
cars?
think- I think 6. No, I think 6 is when they're.
That is
'cause remember when
skydiving
they went to
cars.
Mexico. Because when did they go to Mexico? That was 4.
That was
Was
4.
it not?
Was
Yeah.
that
You
4.
need to go to London, and the dude had the little track
That was
car.
5. That was 5. And then after 5 is 6 because then Shaw is after them for killing their brother, for killing putting his brother in the hospital,
Correct.
right?
Correct. Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
7
Is when Dom's kid gets abducted by the chick.
No,
Yes.
that's
And
8.
they have
Oh no, that's 8. That's 8.
That's
That's the
submarine.
last. That's
That's
the
submarine.
biggest one.
Fate.
So I don't know what happened in
Fury.
7. Oh no, 7 was the one. No, 7's the one with the God's Eye, isn't it?
yeah, it's in Dubai.
I thought that's the
Dubai.
one where the kid gets.
Oh,
Oh,
The
yeah.
computers and shit.
Yeah, and they
I
jumped the
was
car
bored.
from the building to the other building. This is we've all
Yep,
seen these
yep,
movies,
yep,
and they
yep.
all just
The
this
like
just solidifies my point of how fucking ridiculous those movies have gotten over the years, right?
Correct.
Like,
Yo,
like
you're
we were
dropping.
here.
What was that car called? What'd you call it?
It's a
Kid?
Lycan
Lycan
Hypersport.
the like
It's like a 7.
Through
You
3
understand
buildings.
what they did.
Through 3
It's a
buildings.
car genre superhero movie. Like these are
We talked about. We did. We talked. You were supposed to be bringing. Holy fuck! At an hour and 33 minutes, we got to a conversation you were gonna come in to have about this fucking shit weeks ago. So go ahead to end the show. Go ahead and explain your theory of the Fast and Furious, please.
fuck, dude. Now I'm too fucking faded for that.
Well,
But
it's perfect. You got it. It's gonna make all the sense in the world. You're gonna be so eloquent. It's gonna be beautiful.
in a
It's great.
nutshell, they
Yeah,
do
me
shit
too.
like you said. They drag a fucking vault bank down the road. They control this bitch. They use this motherfucker as a weapon as they drive 2 Challengers.
Yeah.
What? What?
Yeah. Yeah.
You jump a car from a building to another building. You slide it on this smooth ass fucking surface without sliding out the next goddamn window. You hop out. You're cool as a fucking cucumber. You're a fucking superhero, bro. You're Bruce Wayne.
100%.
You're Batman.
Well,
This nigga-
hold on.
He's got explosions happening to
Batman,
him right in front of him. respect.
Batman
got-
is just rich.
He's the
Shut up,
only man
Timmy.
to beat up The Rock.
Yo, he straight
That's
fights
what-
Jason Statham with a goddamn wrench. That's true. He fights Jason
Yeah.
Statham, and then he throws
Yeah.
grenades at a helicopter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the fucking
No, he
machine
drove it-
gun. Oh,
He drove
we
the
forgot
Charger into
about
the
that.
helicopter.
Yeah,
Oh,
no, the machine gun where the helicopter goes down, the Rock walks over, grabs a fucking helipad fucking machine gun and goes like
That's
this.
right.
It just goes.
That's right.
You're right. You're right.
Where he's
No,
in the sky charging at a helicopter.
Do you remember when he's like, the street's on my side, and he stomps and the whole fucking like
Yes.
garage comes down crumbling around?
Yes.
Superhero.
Powers, bro.
Okay.
I mean,
you
he
know
does
what?
got the Superman thing going on when he's jumping across the freeway too, to trying to rescue that girl off the hood.
Oh yeah, when he caught her midair.
Connor midair, fucking midair is like,
on the. he
So
got-
you're
he caught her
saying that
on
the Fast and the Furious
skyline.
is just the MCU for car guys?
Yeah.
Just,
That'd be
just so we're all clear, Batman's superpower is that he's rich.
and lucky.
Yeah.
Very
But
lucky.
you have a point. Like they
I mean,
literally
being rich
turned
is
it
basically
into
a superpower.
Powers that you
True.
hit him with anything with a goddamn steering wheel, and he can save the world. He
You
ain't
know
got
what?
to
I'm
be
gonna
rich.
be honest with you. This conversation has changed my entire perspective on the Fast and the Furious.
Hey, but
Yeah.
This is enlightening.
if you think about that, day one, that was the persona. He drove an RX-7, and then all of a sudden you had this like 1,000 horsepower Challenger.
Got so much shark torque, it twists the frame, scares the shit
Right
out of
on.
me.
Yeah, right. But like Dom has always been pictured as this dude, and Brian as they can drive
Batman and
what the
Robin.
fuck ever, whatever.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what it is, as long as it's got a fucking steering wheel, we can drive the fuck out
Well,
of it.
see
It
here,
don't matter.
Brian
You
had
got
a
hit by
backstory.
train, flipped over. The only thing that happened to you is you dislocated your shoulder, and you still took a stick shift car and drove away. Fuck out of here. You're a
No.
Right.
superhero.
Right.
You're a superhero.
Right.
So
Somebody
the
blew up
episode
your
of this
house.
Podcast is
Yeah.
the Fast and
Yeah.
the Furious,
Yeah.
superhero movie.
If you were a young kid right now and you sat down and you watched all those movies,
I
and
feel like
you
we need to
watched
restart the whole episode.
And
Like
you were
with this
how
is
much
the fucking.
shit, how much shit
I feel like we
that-
just started.
Split
that,
it.
that
Yeah.
Alex,
family
you need to
went through,
split it.
right? All the people that have died, all the people that all the bullshit. Who's left standing? It's always been the same fucking people. It's the same formula for the same fucking movies, different storyline.
You're so
Okay,
right.
this is
That's
what's about to
so
happen. This is what's
fucking
gonna
right.
happen. This is
You're
what's gonna
so
happen.
fucking right.
This is what's gonna happen. We're gonna end on this bombshell because this conversation deserves an episode of its own.
Oh God, please, yes,
Yeah. Yeah.
yes.
I think that
Where
the
you-
next time, because we have Ed next episode, and then the episode after that, we're coming back to this. We're gonna do a whole fucking episode about like a
Yeah.
month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got
Let's talk
time.
about
We should
Put your
do-
thoughts together. Compile them.
Oh, I'm making hand notes. I'm making hand notes.
We should
What
do
do
a
hand
live
jobs have to do
stream.
with this?
I
We
said
should
hand
do a live
notes,
stream
not
of
jobs.
all Fast and Furious.
Oh,
So just fucking like 16 hours of Fast
This is
and
what we
Furious.
should
Don't-
do. Okay.
Don't look at me
Wait,
like
wait,
that.
wait. No,
I'll sign up
real,
for that.
I would sign up for that too. We could group stream it. Here's what we're gonna do. I have a great idea. And we'll probably get DMCA strikes for this. I want everybody to think of 5 of the most superhero moments from the Fast and the Furious. Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
Oh.
So you have a month to do
got
this.
it.
You have a month to do
Got it.
this. Okay.
Got it.
to us, so like to the
Oh.
chat.
Then no. Yeah, we'll post them in the Rev Match chat as you find them. Make your list so that we can make sure we don't overlap because I want 30. Right. We're gonna do a pod just about this, and we're gonna Twitch stream it,
Oh, you better be in the
Oh.
chat.
and we're gonna promote the fuck out of it. Everybody can join with us and watch and comment and chat, and I'm
Yep.
gonna fucking play the clips because you can do that. You can do that because we're commenting. You're allowed to do that shit when you're commenting on some shit.
Let's
we're not
go.
just
Because you're
playing it.
creating. Yeah.
Exactly. It's new
Yep.
content. So I'm going to
Yep.
stream it. We're going to record it and we're going to put out a whole podcast episode about why the Fast and the Furious is the MCU of cars. So we
It
now have
is.
a schedule, folks. If you've gotten an hour and actually we had like 10 minutes of bullshit at the beginning. So we have the next episode. We are going to have Ed from EQT, which is going to be huge. Probably the biggest guest we've ever had on, which is sick. We're really grateful that he's even willing to come on and talk to us about what he's doing, and it's probably because Kyle threw a bunch of money at him. And then after that, we're gonna, or maybe he showed him his prison wallet. I don't know, but
Either or works. Either or works.
for me. I'm not picky.
I'm not gonna hate.
I'm not gonna hate either way. And then we're gonna do this shit. So we're gonna plan it out. So put it on your calendars. We're gonna do it a month from now. We'll start promoting it in a couple weeks. And seriously, like, let's do this shit. I think this would be great. I think it's gonna be funny as fuck. We're gonna sit around. We're gonna drink. We're gonna watch Fast and the Furious clips. Jamal's gonna smoke out of his Sherlock Holmes pipe. It's gonna be a great time.
Yep. Absolutely. And kid's gonna have candles everybody.
And Timmy may turn lights on in his house. Who knows? Because he looks like the fucking crypt keeper right now.
Like, kind of.
I gotta like get up and like walk, and I don't feel like it.
All right.
Okay. All right. We're ending it there. This actually was a really entertaining episode, so I'm proud that we still have it in us to just bullshit for an hour and a half and make it entertaining.
45-minute podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
Ed, but I'm excited. 45-minute podcast, and I'm excited for Ed, but I'm excited for that other episode. Like that's gonna be.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, we're gonna roll on Twitch. It's gonna be a good time. We're gonna have fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Maybe we do it on a Saturday. Maybe we actually bounce that one out on a Saturday, so it's not like.
Yeah, that might be good. Yep.
It might have to be Sunday because.
Let's do
That's totally
Sunday.
fine. We can do it on a Sunday. Yeah.
Saturday.
Whatever, dude. I mean, get a real job. I'm just kidding. He actually has like, a real job. He has more of a real job than I do.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, look at I sell things and I sell parts.
But I don't do that. Right. Okay. Anyway, thanks guys for listening. Stay posted to the Instagram. That's where we're gonna be posting all the hookups. We've been doing a great job of posting that up. After the Ed episode, we are going to have a real YouTube video that isn't a podcast. I'm waiting until after that episode drops, which also gives me more time to learn how to use Resolve, just being honest. But Kyle did some major upgrades to the GTI, which we're going to talk about with Ed on the show. And then we're going to kind of show you Kyle's experience of installing all that shit on his car, things to look out for if you own a GTI and you're looking to do something similar. It's not going to be like a full install step-by-step, but you know, when you do some crazy shit like that, there's some stuff that maybe might throw you off or something like that. And we tried to get a couple of those hits just to kind of help you guys out, you know, for all the GTI boys, both of you guys out there. So
everybody except for Alex is going to go on a nice drive.
Wow.
Damn.
That hurts. Hey, listen, there's 3 whole corners by my house. 3 of them.
I love it.
Oh,
you rip every one, don't you?
Every single one of them. Yep. On the way to and from the gym. Yep. At like 70 miles an hour. All right. All right, guys. Thanks again for listening. Thanks again for watching, whichever you're doing. And we'll talk to you guys soon. Peace out.
Okay, bye.